good, everybody? It's your boy Eddie and welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. As you can see, y'all, we woke up early in the morning to get online for the undefeated Nike Air Terra Humaras, and we're pretty close in line, so I think we're gonna get some pairs, and I'll catch y'all in a bit, all right? Alright, y'all, so we back in the crib now, and first of all, I got to give a huge shout out to Undefeated and everybody within the NYC store. I truly appreciate y'all for showing me mad love as well as allowing me to record some content within your store. With that being said, guys, let's just get right into it. So what we got right here is none other than the Undefeated and Nike Air Terra Humara in the black colorway as well as the coconut milk. And I have to say, based off first impressions, I truly enjoy the shoe, and I think that it looks awesome on feet. Also, I guess it's because the Nike Air Terra hot steps are from the same DNA as the shoe, which is why I really enjoy it. And yeah, guys, with that being said, let's just get right into the box details real quick. And what we have here is an amazing detailed box. So when you actually look onto this side of the box, you can see that we have some Undefeated logos, as well as these kind of footsteps or trails all over the shoe, which I think looks really nice. And when you actually go into the bottom of the lid right there, you can see that it actually says "Play Dirty," which plays into the whole inspiration behind the shoe, which I'll get into a little bit later into the video. Then once you go into this side, you can see that Undefeated logo right there. And then once you move onto this side, you can see that Nike check. And when going onto this side of the box, you can see the sticker tag right there. And it does read off as Nike Air Terra Humara, and the colorway shown is black and coconut milk. And I went with my true to size with the sneaker, so I did go with a size 8, and it fits perfect. It has that sock-like feel, and it's really comfortable. I truly enjoy it. And then when opening this lid right here, you can see that phrase again that says "Play Dirty," which I'll get into the history of the shoe. And then once we go onto the wax tissue paper, you can actually see that Undefeated logo right there, which I think looks really nice and pretty much replicates the top of the lid, as you can see right here. So now with that being said, guys, that's gonna conclude the box details. So now let's just get right into the history of the shoe. I don't blame any of y'all for not knowing what the Air Terra Humaras are, because they released back in 1997. And not even just that, they released alongside some titans such as the Nike Air Foamposite 1, the Air Max 97s, and the Zoom Spyridons, which was some big classic sneakers back then. But when you actually look at this model and its silhouette, I think that it's super clean, man. But one thing else that I want to mention is that a lot of celebrities back then did catch on to these sneakers right here, and they were caught wearing them on some trails or just wearing them as some lifestyle sneakers. So again, they were kind of a sneaker that was slept on, but they were also a if you know, you know type of sneaker as well. And I can see that because when you look at the Terra hot steps, it's literally the same DNA as a sneaker. But the hot step takes more DNA from the Air Terra Humara 2 midsole. But again, when it comes to this whole line, they are really durable shoes while also looking very nice, because they do fall in line with the ACG, all condition gear line. And if you guys are not familiar with that, it's literally within the name, all conditions gear, and you can wear it in the rain, snow, and all that type of stuff. I already tested it with my Noctas, and they are beat up, but they can still be used and worn. So it is what it is on that, guys, and that's going to conclude the history of the shoe. So now in focusing on to the details of it, when we actually look at this mud guard right here, you can see that we have this rubber material with some spikes on it, which is obviously used for some trails and some more durability. Then when we look more onto the sides of the mud guard, you can see that we have this nice hairy suede. Then once we look onto the top of that area, you can see that we have 2 3M hits right there, which is pretty good for lighting, and if you're going to walk on a trail at night, at least you have that for some visibility. Then when moving on to the toe box right here, you can see that we have this canvas toe box area, which feels pretty durable to me. And then when moving up, you can see that we have some all black laces, but it does come with an extra pair, which is these coconut milk laces, which looks really nice. And I may eventually switch them out with the shoe, but not for right now. I'm gonna keep that all black look. And then when we move more up on the shoe, you can see that we have this elastic band right here, and I assume it's basically to replicate what a sock liner does, which is to keep the tongue in check, which I think looks really good on the shoe from a design perspective, but also serves a functional perspective as well. Then when moving towards the top of the tongue right here, you can can see that we do have that Undefeated logo right there, as well as a 3M hit. And when moving on to the lateral side of the shoe, you can see that we have some very nice details right here. So first of all, I'm going to start with the eyelets. So they actually layered the eyelets on some 3M panels, which looks really nice and actually makes the shoe pop more. But we also have some regular 3M strips right here, which again is really good for visibility, especially if you're going to walk on trails. And I think that was a very nice touch that was added to the shoe. Then when we go right below that, you can see that we have this black suede paneling right there. Then when moving on to the right side of the shoe, you can see that we have that coconut milk Nike check right there. And right below it, we have that Union-esque tag, but it is in blue and says Undefeated on it, which makes the shoe pop a lot. And then there's also this phrase right here on the shoe. I don't know if the camera's gonna catch it there, but it will be there for the B-roll. And it basically says play, which plays onto the term play dirty. And basically what that means is wear your shoes. It's a hiking shoe. Wear it for lifestyle, wear it for hiking, wear it for whatever you want. But play dirty, man. Get them things going, break them in, and just wear the shoe and enjoy it, because again, it's very lightweight, very comfortable, and it's going to be super durable. Now when going onto the back heel area of the shoe, now you can see that we have that Undefeated logo, as well as that rubber detailing with some spikes on it. But we also have this pull tab right here, and it does have the Undefeated logo as well. Also, we are greeted with some 3M hits right there as well, which makes the shoe pop and is great for visibility. And once we move onto the medial side of the shoe, the same thing pretty much follows suit, so there's nothing to report on there. And finally, when focusing onto the midsole of the shoe, I love it because it's not exactly like the Hot Steps. The Hot Steps, again, took inspiration from the Air Terra Humara's 2 midsole, but you can see how this midsole was the beginning of this beautiful and wonderful design that I came to appreciate a lot. So now when looking onto this area of the midsole right here, you can see that it does say Nike Air, and right below that we do have our beautiful exposed air bubble holes right there, which looks really nice. And finally, guys, when going onto the outsole of the shoe, you can see that we have that ACG Terra pattern right there, which again is going to be great for treading the mud or just wearing it as a lifestyle sneaker. I already put them on and wore them outside, and they feel comfortable, and it's going to be a great ride. But before I conclude, guys, I want to show one more detail about this sneaker, which is the custom insoles that comes with it. So we do have this nice insole right here with the Undefeated logo, but what I also enjoy about it is the fact that we do have different footprints all over the shoe, which again plays into that play dirty phrase that they made for the sneaker, which is simply put, wear your shoes, man. Wear it in the rain, the snow, the mud, whatever you want to do with it, but just wear them, guys. And I think that's exactly what this sneaker was made for, and I truly enjoy it. So with that being said, y'all, that's going to conclude all the history as well as the details of the shoe. So now let's get right into this on full look, all right? Alright, y'all, so that's going to conclude the review as well as the on full look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it for y'all. Definitely let me know what you think about the Undefeated and Nike Air Terra Humara collaboration. I think it's super fire and super clean, and maybe a little bit underrated, but I want to know what y'all think about it. And also, I want to give a big shout out to the people at Undefeated NYC, because y'all was amazing and great people, and thank you for letting me record the content. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.